Allow me to show you something.
Scoring in bridge has several elements, and for the time being, we're only going to cover the aspects of them needed to play level 2 bridge. This means that there are two scoring concepts that we won't be covering in detail here. They are vulnerability and penalty doubles. We'll discuss these in later modules. Please don't worry too much about them for now. Bridge's scoring system is based on the number of tricks more than your fair share that your side wins. As there are 13 tricks to be won on every hand, your fair share would be 6.5 tricks, but there are no half tricks, so we round this down to 6, which we think of as the baseline. Contracts and scoring are all based on how many tricks more than this baseline of 6 you can make. Think of the contract as a kind of bet. As a declarer, you set a contract to make a certain number of tricks, either with one suit as trumps or in no trumps. A contract at the 1 level, for example 1 diamond or 1 no trump, is a bet that you can make one more trick than the baseline, so in total 7. A contract at the 4 level, on the other hand, says you think you can make 4 more tricks than the baseline, so 10 tricks in total. If you successfully make your contract, your score consists of 2 elements, the trick score and a bonus. We'll look at the trick scores first. Your trick score grants you points for each trick you take above that baseline of 6. However, the number of points awarded depends not just on the number of tricks, but also the trump suit of the contract. Not all suits are created equal. Clubs and diamonds, known as the minor suits, are only worth 20 points each, while hearts and spades, the major suits, are worth 30 points each. No trump contracts get a slightly larger trick score. The first trick above the baseline is worth 40 points, every subsequent trick being worth 30. That might not seem like a big change, but those 10 extra points have a big impact when we look at the second component of the score, the bonuses. Any contract that makes a trick score of at least 100 points is called a game contract. If you make that contract, you get a bonus score of 300 points. As you can see, reaching that 100 point mark requires fewer tricks in a major suit than in a minor suit, and if your contract's in no trumps, you need fewer tricks again. Those extra 10 points for the 7th trick in no trumps aren't worth a lot on their own, but they get you much closer to those big game contract bonuses. It's important to note that you only get that 300 point bonus if you have bid and made the game contract. Your trick scores reward you for every trick you take above the baseline, but your bonus scores only reward you for making your contract. This means you cannot get a game bonus with a 4 diamond contract, even if you take 11 tricks. To get a game bonus, you have to bid to at least the 5 level in minor suits, the 4th level in majors, or 3 no trumps. Sadly, you won't always have the cards needed to justify that strength of bid. Sometimes it's wise to settle for less. Contracts below the level of game are called part scores, and you still get a 50 point bonus for making a part score contract. What if you fail to make the number of tricks required by your contract? Well, it's only fair that the defenders are rewarded for winning the bet. As declarer, if you don't reach the number of tricks required by your contract, you will score nothing at all, not even the trick score for the tricks that you did make. For each under trick, each trick you fail to make as part of your contract, your opponents will score 50 points. Caution is all well and good, but the big scores require taking a big risk. When your contract is at the 6 or 7 level, you are in a slam contract. A 6th level contract requiring you to make 12 tricks is called a small slam, and if you successfully make that contract, you get a slam bonus of 500 points on top of the 300 point game bonus and the trick score. A 7th level contract, requiring all 13 tricks, is a grand slam, and that carries a 1000 point slam bonus plus the game bonus and trick score. Just like with game contracts, you must have bid the contract at the appropriate level in order to get the slam bonus. If you bid 6 no trumps but take all 13 tricks, you only get the small slam bonus. It's a lot to take in, so why not try our Module 4 quizzes over on the website, newtricksbridge.club. There's a link in the description, not far from the subscribe button. You'll also find a complete breakdown of the scoring on the site with full details of vulnerability and penalty doubles. Next up, it's time to put what we've learned into practice by playing some Level 2 Bridge.